Prince Harry's face was red with anger when Meghan mentioned meeting the Queen for the first time, according to a body language expert. In the second episode of the Duke and Duchess's new Netflix series, half of which dropped December 8, Meghan describes meeting the Queen for the first time. "It's surreal. It wasn't like some big moment of like, now you're going to meet my grandmother," Meghan said. "I didn't know I was going to meet her until moments before." She added, "And I remember we were in the car and we were driving up and he's like, you know how to curtsy, right? And I just thought it was a joke." The Duchess then performed an exaggerated bow while seated on a couch, arms outstretched while her husband looked on. "Pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty," Meghan said, laughing. The spectacle has enraged royal experts who have slammed the Duchess for her making light of the privilege of meeting the late monarch. Speaking to Express.co.uk, royal expert Kinsey Schofield slammed the Duchess for playing dumb over the encounter. She added that it was clear that Prince Harry didn't enjoy his wife's rendition of the moment. "Prince Harry's face says it all," the royal commentator said. Schofield wasn't the only expert to pick up on the Duke's discomfort. Body language expert Jesus Enrique Rosas dissected his response on his YouTube channel. He said, "The first part of Harry's reaction tells me that he knew what was coming. He is serious even if Meghan is speaking quickly, joyfully, but there's no connection, no empathy in him. He is serious and maybe even angry. Notice what happens with his throat. He is swallowing at that moment." Enrique Rosas further outlined Prince Harry's contempt at the Duchess's comments, noting that his face flushes as she performed the exaggerated bow. "He is looking at Meghan and he displays contempt. A split second after that, he looks away and presses his jaw," the body language expert explained. He added, "You can see the patches of red on his face are much redder, the cheeks, the bridge of the nose, the temples. It could be that he feels ashamed or angry. I'm going to tell you why this is covert anger and not Harry being ashamed. If he was ashamed, he would have smiled a bit more, or had a nervous laughter. But he knew what was coming and he couldn't stand it, that he had that face at the beginning and had that subtle swallow right before Meghan did the curtsy." The second half of the couple's docuseries is set to drop next week on December 15. A trailer, released today, featured never-before-seen photos of the couple's wedding. The first 3 episodes, which came out Thursday, December 8, looked at their romance and subsequent engagement and marriage, shedding light on how the couple felt as their lives changed.